So now we're going to move on to our final presenter here on what Goldbeck is doing with in this space. Let me introduce Max Schrutz, who's the managing director of Goldbeck USA in Menlo Park, California. He's also department manager for BIM within Goldbeck Group in Germany. I think you're in Germany today, right?
That's correct.
Okay, he holds a master's in engineering and international construction management, has 10 years of experience in implementing BIM and lean methods in large construction companies around the world. Before joining Goldbeck in Germany, Maximilian worked as a researcher at the Stanford University. So welcome, Max, to the symposium. We'll look forward to what you have to say.
Thanks, Gary. Can you see me and hear me okay?
Yes, we can see and hear you just fine.
Perfect. All right, like my previous speakers, I will also circle around the 3 questions we are proposing and asking today. I've titled my presentation 50 Years of Industrializing Construction, because we have just turned 50 last year, and industrializing construction has always been our key focus since we were founded from day one, and always inspired by the automotive industry. So like I said, I'll circle around these questions as well. The why we do it, the how we do it, and the what have we learned along the way. I'd like to give the answer up front. We believe IC is the best way to really reliably deliver a high-performing building to our customer. And I'd like to stress reliably there. Quick overview of who we are. We are an end-to-end provider of commercial facilities in Europe. And we have always regarded buildings as products, which we can deliver efficiently to our clients by serving as a one-stop shop. So really from design to construction and also operation and maintenance. We have close to 80 locations all over Europe, one in Shanghai, and the office in Menlo Park is really a research office and innovation hub. We don't do operational business in the US currently. So I'd like to extend my statement here a bit. We believe it's the best way to deliver a high-performing building fast, efficient, on budget, high quality, safely and sustainably to our customer. And we think IC is the only way to really get the whole package of that statement and don't leave anything out. Like to stress again, reliability. If you talk to our construction managers, they will tell you if you have built 5 buildings with Goldbeck, you've basically built 100, because it's always the same system. We have systemized everything from core to shell. We believe in components and an element-based approach. I absolutely concur with Todd. We don't believe in volumetric modules and modularization. We believe in flat packs and also assembly on site. I brought a little update to the productivity problem that we have in our industry, or have been having for the past decades. And we added our numbers to this graph. So as you can see, construction, you're all well aware of this graph, is down here, and the highest being manufacturing. And we are here in this blue line. And you can really see how it has been taken off. In 2003, we've been close to being average manufacturing productive, and then it took quickly off again, above 300% in terms of development productivity-wise. And that's really thanks to our systematic approach there. And the next thing, and the very important thing, is of course speed. With IC, we can really and truly be lightning fast, and we don't like to compliment ourselves, but we sure take compliments from our customers. In this case, Elon Musk, who said that, in his words, the gigafactory that we are building currently is coming together at an impossibly seeming speed, and that he was really impressed. And I think Elon can be a pretty good benchmark for expectations of speed in construction there. But it's also the foundation and a perfect foundation in that way for every innovation and even every small improvement for us. Be it BIM, be it PPM, which of course is at the core, but also for AI and robotics. Because if everything is standardized, it instantly scales to, we do over 500 projects each year. If you have a good idea, it scales to all 500. AI, you can use standardized data sets to really compare it even easier. And for robotics, you can teach it. We have been collaborating with Hildy on that robot, for example. You can teach it to a robot way easier. So you can automate even quicker. So that's our motivation basically behind why we do IC. And in order to give you an insight into how we do it, so you can already see a truss manufacturing plant in the background here. That's fully automated one-piece flow, similar to automotive industries. We really standardized the invisible and customized the visible. And I'd like to take you into our Goldbeck customer app to show you our system interactively. So we have, for example, different floor plans. If you're a customer, we can go through this this app, and this is basically our configurator. If you go to BMW and configure your new 5 Series, this is what we do here. You can quickly go through facade types. This can be experienced in VR as well, of course. And we know this is buildable, and we know the cost behind everything here. When we go through together with a client here, and at the end of the day, he will get an estimate, even within a few hours of his project, and it's really accurate for a one-day estimate. Meeting rooms, for example, like everything is systematically standardized, but super flexible to fit and serve any needs. You can choose between different comfort levels within the system at Goldbeck. We always have standard, premium, and premium plus. And as I hit this configurator here, you can see in the background how your building, in this case an office building, is changing. But you can hit this, you can configure your building for anything. You just say, for the heating system, I'd like to go with the Premium Plus. You select this in the configurator, it's saved, and it will spit out an offer. And of course, the construction system is standardized as well. For example, wall elements, they are being delivered like this with the shading systems, the right color of windows already, steel and reinforced concrete in place. So everything just clicks. So we have a really high quality as well, of course, but are super fast with the method in general. So this is just a quick insight. I could go on in this configurator for hours. Anybody who's interested, of course, just reach out to me. This is how we have been applying IC. And I also would like to go towards what we have learned along the way. And in a nutshell, we have learned that you have to stand by your system. And we mean a really rock solid stand. Don't compromise. This is super important. When Irving Goldbeck founded Goldbeck in '69, he was inspired by the automotive industry, but we started out as a steel subcontractor, and we made our way up towards the supply chain to be a total contractor and own everything. And that was the only way to be successful, to own everything. And we have also found that one can still design and build highly customized and aesthetically pleasing buildings with IC. So that we can customize the facade to anything the client wishes. And like for this example, this is a parking garage with the facade elements not being like the other. Every single is made to order. But you must stay within your system always. So we don't compromise on that. We have seen many subcontractors, many GCs fail to do that and give in and compromise, and that's when it gets messy. So you cannot leave the system. So this also means that your system must be flexible enough to serve all needs of the customer. Otherwise, it won't make any sense, right? So this is another key learning, which why we have a huge product development department for office buildings, for parking garages. Any product we offer, we have a large product development department, like the automotive industry, basically. And also key thing that we have learned, you must be involved in a project as early as possible, and talk to the client and propose. Like when he thinks about a new logistic facility, he has to call you, or you call him. So that's why we have also actually technical sales engineers that can talk to the client early as possible and have a really technical background on that end. And of course, you must be able to command the supply chain. In best case, you own it. We're a very customer-centric organization. We have our customer journey up here and detailed processes mapped out, and every process behind that has sub-processes. So everything is standardized, but in a flexible way. But we own the whole thing. We only design what we build, and we only build what we design. We don't do anything else. No compromises there as well. That also means to say rather no to a client than yes, and to contracts, and also let go of contracts, possible contracts that you might be able to achieve, but it wouldn't make any sense. So that was a quick overview of why we do it, how we do it, and what we have learned. If you have further questions, just shoot me an email, reach out to me. My email address is right here. And I'd like to thank you, everybody.
Okay, thank you. That was excellent.